Hello, this is Dr. RS channel. I am Dr. Riffat Sadiq and I am going to talk about weight. Everyone loves to lose weight, but in a healthy way, not in a bad way. One of my very good friend, she used to always talk about, oh, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight all the time. She was like so negative about weight. So what happened? She was diagnosed with stomach cancer. She stopped eating, she lost a lot of weight, and she died in a year. So we don't want to lose weight in a bad way. We want to lose weight in a good way. But weight is a problem, including myself. I want to lose weight, but it's very difficult. I will give you a few tips, which I actually will also implement on myself. So what happened? I will give you an example of my husband. He actually is better disciplined in losing weight than me. He actually will eat. To start with, he said, I want to lose 10 pounds. First, he will set a goal and he start with a smaller goal. So first step is start setting up a smaller goal, not a big goal. I want to lose 10 pounds. No, I want to lose 2 pounds, half a pound in a week, half a pound to 1 pound at the most. I would say half a pound in a week. So 2 pounds in a month or 2.2 kg in a month. So smaller goals are achievable and it actually gives you energy. It's a baby step. If I have to go to the top floor and there are like 100 stairs, and if I look at that, I say, oh my God, I cannot do it. But if I put my foot on a first step, then it gives me energy to go to the second step and the third. And in no time, I'll be on the top. So we are going to do the same way. It's all here. Actually, brain is a driver or a pilot of our body. So we have to play with that. We have to actually deal with our brain first before we do anything. Physical is later on, but we have to talk to ourselves. As in earlier videos, I said, talking to yourself is very, very important. That is the most important talk. What you want to do in life, what you want to achieve, what you want to, how you want to look. Everything is in your head. And if you keep thinking all the positive things, it's going to happen. I can guarantee you. I can actually write down for you that it will happen. If you will start thinking good things, good is going to happen to you because you are emitting the positive energy to this universe and positive will come back to you. So the same thing will happen in the weight also. So number one tip, small little goal which is achievable, first step on your staircase. Write down any place on the refrigerator or any nice things which you see every day. So start doing that. This month 2 pounds, next month maybe 3 pounds, so following month maybe 4 pounds. But we will start somewhere. It happens that we get so depressed that it's not doable, so I'm not going to do it. And when we are depressed, when we are like really have low self-esteem, we eat more because it makes you happy. Sugar makes you happy, and we eat more and more, and that way, you know, we are actually that is the worst thing, and we do it. Sometimes I do that, and you're tired, you don't want to do it. So let's start doing the weight loss together. So small goal. These days I'm trying, by the way, and I want to. My husband always take the leads. He is very actually. He will do it. He actually will only take salad and a little bit of food. So first thing is set the goal. Second thing is don't actually change your life altogether. Don't do it, because that you can do it only for some time. I've seen people are doing like extreme things like keto diet or nothing at all, or everyday fasting, 16 hours fasting. And they are all are good things, but we have to do things in moderation, which you can maintain it. and your body will get used to it. Stomach is a muscle, it's made of muscle. So when you will reduce the intake, the stomach will shrink. People go for surgeries to have the stomach cut and make it shorter. It's an extreme thing, but in those people, if they really are obese, extreme obesity, even medically it's recommended that we can have the surgical option available for those patients. But we shouldn't even go there. We should just prevent earlier. As I said, prevention is the key. So eating less, eating everything, but do the calorie count. That's the number 2 tip. Calorie count. You can have ice cream, you can have bread, you can have everything, but you don't eat like 5 cookies or whole bowl of ice cream. You start cutting down your quantity. If you are taking the whole bread, 2 breads, cut down to 1, and then from 1 to half or none. If you were taking 2 pieces of chicken, cut down to 1 and then half. That's how slowly taper down. Slowly do things which your body also, abrupt changes can be very devastating. So you want to just treat your body slowly. Change is very actually important. How we do it, slow, slow, steady wins the race. So we have to be slow and steady. So number 2 tip was that cut down our intake in a smart way. Do the calorie count. That's number 2. Number 3 thing is that you need to chew your food well. Recommendation is that when I have 1 bite in my mouth, that should be chewed for 32 times. 32 times. Imagine. I think my biggest problem is that I chew it very fast. I don't do 32 times, and I actually kind of gulp the food. That's my biggest problem, and I'm working on it. Actually, as I always say, that we need to have our own accountability. We need to talk to ourselves. We need to teach ourselves new things. So I'm like learning this thing these days, how I can do 32 times. Because if I'm chewing 1 bite for 32 times, imagine, I will be tired. I don't want to eat more because I'm already tired. Why chewing is so important? Because the teeth are made for it. Teeth are supposed to grind our food to the level that there is no burden to the stomach. When the really grinded food goes to the stomach, now the stomach thinks is easier to digest it, and then it goes to our intestines and then goes out, whatever roughage is. So the teeth are supposed, let the teeth do their job. What happens if we don't chew them well? Our stomach load is on our stomach. That is where we get all these bad diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, other problems, cholesterol problems, because we are not letting our teeth do their job of grinding the food well. So this was the 3rd tip. Grinding is extremely important. I cannot stress enough on this tip that how important it is. If we only start doing this one, you will see your weight will start going down because your intake will automatically go down. So number 4 tip is that when we eat our food, we have to have some physical activity. So I tell people that once you finish your meal, you need to clean up the area. Don't sit down, just clean the area, put some dishes, wash them. So do your household work for 5-10 minutes. And if you are done with those, I do it every night. I do clean the kitchen. I actually put the dishes, clean the dishes. I clean the kitchen. So I do it myself. So because this is one way to be active. This is one way to burn some calories. And then after dinner, do some walk. This is very, very important. walking is extremely important. If you don't have time for the exercise, like I am, like my day is so busy, and at night I just don't have time. So what I would do, I just like walk. These days, things are much easier. You have your phone, which will give you how many steps you do. Usually they recommend 10,000 steps. So anything, any steps, forget about 10,000. Anything, start slow. Some steps. That's physical activity is extremely important. So another way to do physical activities, do your own things. Get up and do things instead of relying on others, or instead of relying on the remotes. Just do little activities. That's extremely important. Another way to do physical activities, do like extensive household work, like cleaning the windows, or which sometimes people think that I'm like, I'm too extreme, but any little activity is going to add up in your daily pool of burning your calories. Burning calories are very, very important. So fifth thing is, what other ways we can burn our calories? What other ways we can do increase our metabolic rate? Adding little bit of apple cider vinegar. If you put little water, take some half and half apple cider vinegar, half water, drink that every day. That actually can also help your body to increase your metabolic rate. Because as we grow older and older, our metabolic rate goes down. If I, for example, eat a banana today, and banana has like maybe 200 calories, so next year, same time, next year, if I eat a banana, my burning capability or my metabolic rate is not the same as it is today. So as we grow older and older, after age 30, our metabolic rate goes down and down. So we have to do more effort to burn the same calories. So what happens is we keep eating the same. That's how we start gaining the weight. We actually keep eating the same or even more. But even if we eat the same food all the time, but as we grow older, we are burning less and less. So that is where we start gaining weight. So we need to do two things. We need to start taking less and start doing something which increase the burning. That can be, as I said, apple cider vinegar, some walking, exercise if you can do it. Then other things to burn calories are that you need to actually do some other, if you want to do some cardio, extensive exercise, you can do that. One more thing I want to give, another tip is, what will help you to actually reduce in your intake. So if you fill up your stomach with water before you start the meal, 1 glass of water, it means that your stomach is already 1/3 filled up with 1 glass of water. So your appetite will go down. So your intake will go down. So that is another tip which I actually do it all the time. I will have 1 glass of water before I start my meal. So I will be less hungry. That's my own tip, which I work on it. So and also chia seeds. That's kind of will fill up your stomach. In the morning, you can take that chia seed with some almonds, and also with some black seeds. These seeds are before the whole day, it will help you to have the feeling of fullness. So that also is one of the tips which I think I do it for myself. So let's start the weight loss program one day at a time. Let's see how far we can go. I'll work with you. Thank you so much for watching.